Hi, this is a true story. It's a poem called Making a Hole. It was 1985 during a Reagan winter. I was out of work, cold and desperate. I got a job through a friend of some mob guy at a construction site somewhere in the meadowlands of northern New Jersey. They were building a big office building where there used to be just a big hole in the middle of a big nothing. Landfills, marshlands, and urban destruction. I lied about my education to get the work. I didn't know anything about construction, but I figured I'd learn once I got there. Two guys ill-versed in the art of conversation picked me up in a white van before dawn, then drove for 2 hours while I held on in back. I got paid in cash, under the table, off the books. Day one, the boss man wanted me to work on a scaffolding 9 stories high in the air. I was afraid of heights and said I wouldn't do it. We got into a little argument. It ended with me working a jackhammer at the bottom of a deep elevator shaft. They'd already poured the foundation, subfloors, walls, and everything, but forgot to leave openings for all the wiring. That was my job, making a hole where there wasn't one. Every morning, they'd lower the jackhammer down the elevator shaft with pulleys and ropes, and then me. At lunch, they'd bring me up, then back down I'd go until the day was done. Then I'd roll around, half asleep, in the back of the van on the drive home. I did that for almost 2 weeks. My last day on the job, I was carrying a stack of steel rebar on my shoulder. I turned and knocked some guy's front teeth out. I'd made a hole in his smile where there hadn't been one. He was the site manager's son, and although he handled it well, I felt just terrible about it and never went back. Yes, I should have been more careful. Yes, the job was dreadful, but it was better than having none. Still, it taught me what you might call a valuable life lesson, something beyond just having a skill or profession. Sometimes the best you can do, the only thing you can do, when all is said and done, is make a hole, especially where there isn't one. Thanks for listening.